Have you ever stopped to think that cats, those independent and mysterious little creatures, carry 5 powerful lessons about courage that can truly change your life? These lessons aren't just about bravery, they're about how to face your fears, persist through tough times, defend what you love, bounce back from failures, and embrace everyday acts of courage. Believe it or not, these tiny warriors master the art of resilience and audacity, and they show us how to confront our fears head-on, even when our hearts race. Whether jumping from high places or exploring new environments, cats demonstrate that taking that first step is the real victory. Second, their persistence in overcoming difficulties, like illnesses or adversity, reminds us that true strength lies in never giving up, no matter how many times we fall. Third, their fierce protectiveness teaches us that sometimes, courage means fighting to defend those we love, even if it's risky. Fourth, their incredible resilience, bouncing back after setbacks, inspires us to get up and try again every time life knocks us down. Finally, they live each day with quiet bravery, showing these 5 lessons: facing fears, persistence, protection, resilience, and daily courage are lessons you can apply right now. How often do you let fear hold you back? What could you do today that's a little braver? Remember, courage isn't about being fearless, it's choosing to act despite your fears. And if a tiny kitten can teach us these lessons, imagine what you're capable of when you decide to embrace your own courage. Stay with me, because what's coming next will show you exactly how to start living with that fearless spirit, just like our feline friends. Are you ready to discover the secrets these little feline warriors want to teach you? Then let's go. You know that moment when your heart's pounding out of your chest, but you still have to do something anyway? Well, some cats give us a pretty valuable lesson about that. Imagine a kitten who was afraid of heights, but watched its mom jump calmly from a high shelf and decided to try it too. At first, the leap was almost a panic attack, but it found out that fear is just an anxious moment passing by. The real secret? The courage to conquer anything comes from taking that first step, even when your heart's racing, because courage is born in action, not in the absence of fear, and, honestly, this isn't just for cats, it's for all of us. Want to get better at public speaking or start that new project? Begin with small steps, watch inspiring videos, practice in front of the mirror, or even record a quick message for yourself. Like they say, the best way to overcome fear is to face it head-on, and trust me, that rush of achievement is totally worth the nerves. Speaking of courage, there's a deeper side to this story that's even more inspiring. Ever met a cat that, despite being afraid of new environments, ventures out because it loves something? That's a lesson in true bravery, the kind that pushes you to go beyond your fears, whether it's changing your routine, asking for that opportunity, or tackling a tough problem. Honestly, who doesn't want to leave fear in the dust and move forward? And, speaking of persistence, I've got another story that will blow your mind. Sometimes, life throws curveballs that can make even the toughest people want to throw in the towel. But guess what? Some cats teach us that resilience isn't about never falling, it's about getting back up every time you do. Take a feline who got sick and was told it might never walk again. Instead of giving up, it kept fighting, slowly regaining strength, and eventually climbing onto the windowsill like a tiny warrior. That quiet persistence? It's a powerful lesson that, no matter how hard the game gets, sticking to your goals can turn the tide, and honestly, that kind of persistence isn't just for cats or animals, it applies to us, too. Facing layoffs, setbacks, or personal doubts? Break those big hurdles into smaller ones. Want to learn a new skill, like coding or cooking? Dedicate 10 minutes daily, even when you're tired, and celebrate small wins. The secret sauce? Keep going when everyone else would quit. History's full of stories about folks who didn't give up, and you can be one of them when life's storm hits. But sometimes, our greatest strength shows itself when we're fighting for someone else, not just ourselves. And, speaking of fighting for what matters, there's a kind of resilience that comes straight from the heart. Like that brave little cat who faced illness but kept fighting for its owner's love. That unwavering determination? It reminds us that persistence isn't just about goals, it's about holding on to the things, or people, that truly matter. Because, in life, sometimes the biggest obstacle isn't the hardship, but giving up on what we care about most. And let's be real, that's the kind of persistence worth cultivating, don't you think? Now, let's dive into the next big lesson, protecting those we love at all costs. Sometimes, courage isn't about grand gestures or heroics in movies, it's about the quiet strength it takes to defend someone you care about. Picture a brave little cat that, despite being smaller and perhaps a bit timid, stood its ground when a stray dog was sniffing around its territory. Without hesitation, it hissed and puffed itself up, showing that even small creatures can have a heart full of guts. It's a powerful reminder that real bravery often shows up when we're willing to risk everything to keep our loved ones safe. Even if it means facing danger head-on, for us, that kind of courage can translate into simple yet impactful actions. It could be standing up for a friend who's being bullied, or speaking out against injustice in your community. Think about the times when your loved ones needed support and you knew the right thing was to be there, no matter how uncomfortable or risky. It's not about being fearless, it's about trusting yourself enough to act despite the fear. That inner strength? It's what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. But, of course, it's not just about protecting others, it's also about guarding your own peace and values. And here's a little challenge for you: when was the last time you stood up for someone or something important, even if it meant risking a small inconvenience? That's where true courage lives, in those everyday moments of bravery that seem small but are actually huge in disguise. Whether it's defending a friend, voicing your opinion, or standing your ground, each act teaches us that courage isn't the absence of fear but the decision to act anyway. As we wrap up, I urge you to reflect on the people or causes you hold dear, because real courage is a gift we give to ourselves and to the world. Ready to take that step? Now, here's the thing. Courage isn't just about heroic acts you see in movies. It's about those small, everyday choices we make, the battles we fight within ourselves, and the love we defend even when it's easier to turn the other cheek. Think about it. How often do you hold back because of fear or doubt? What's truly stopping you from stepping up today? The truth is, every moment you hesitate, you're missing a chance to become a better version of yourself. If a tiny cat can conquer fear, persist through illness, and stand tall for what it loves, imagine what you can do when you truly believe in your own strength. Don't wait for life to push you into the corner before you find your courage. It's in those quiet decisions, the choice to try again after a failure, to defend someone you care about despite risks, that real character is built. So, ask yourself, what's one small act of bravery you can start today? How can you turn your fears into fuel for growth? If you're ready to take that step, remember, life rewards those who dare to be brave. And hey, if you found this inspiring, make sure to hit that subscribe button and activate notifications. There's a lot more wisdom, stories, and lessons waiting for you here. Let's face our fears and grow stronger together.
If you enjoyed this story and want to see more exciting tales of adorable and smart cats, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Turn on notifications so you won't miss any feline adventures. Join me and be part of this community full of incredible stories.